Hello, welcome to day 13 of my Honkai daily grind. Looks like I'm going to be hitting up Universal Mirage, going after Illuminated Lands. I haven't really done much in this particular part of the latest addition to Honkai Impact 3, so it's going to be a little bit of a learning experience. I have done a few things, but it seems pretty straightforward so far. Alright, so, weak to fire, and they are Psi-types. So she's not the best call for this because she's actually going to be weak against them because they're Psi-types. However, my latest addition should work out quite well. Ideally, they want you to send in this particular Valkyrie because she is a Biotype and Biotypes have advantage against Psi-types. However, I don't have her signature weapon. And she is amongst the few that if you don't have her signature weapon, her performance is abysmal compared to what she can do. Like, absolutely garbage. Because I don't have her particular lance. Her next best option is actually the worst option for the regular Durandal. Honestly, you really want to get her signature weapon. Her second choices are all terrible. I could switch it out with this one that I have on the other Durandal, the Quantum version. However, it doesn't work as well with her abilities. This one, unfortunately, is the better choice of the bad options, and it's still not good enough. Anyway, moving right along. Oops, no, did not mean to remove you. There we go. And let's have at it. So this is going to be blow for blow kind of thing. Psi versus Psi. Well, one thing I didn't think to do, which I should have, was switch the elf. Your starting elf is a healing elf. It's incredibly handy when you've got a Valkyrie that's either taking a lot of hits or you're in a fight where there's no way to avoid certain attacks. It can make a huge difference. And you will encounter quite a few attacks or fights in this game where it's just not possible to avoid getting hit. There's too many things happening. You can avoid some of it, and you should try and avoid the most hardest hitting things, but it's not possible to avoid everything. Valkyries just don't have that many dodges. Most Valkyries can dodge twice in a matter of about a second, but they need a brief cooldown of about 2 seconds before they can dodge again after that. Now, that's not including ultimate evasions. A couple of Valkyries have multiple ultimate evasions, and those Valkyries can dodge quite often, but even they can't avoid everything in those particular fights. It's just the way they are, unfortunately. Well, it's by design. It's to make it very difficult for you to get it done. It's both a test of your ability to avoid the biggest hits, while still taking the small hits, which are unavoidable, or avoid the small hits and take the big hits, which is a bad idea. And still be able to dish out enough damage to kill the enemy before they can kill you. It's, you usually find them in the later end string dimension missions and that. It really puts your skills to the test. Nope, I did it again. I forgot to switch elves. I should be okay, but this is risky at this point. And the other thing is, I think these are all Biotype. That's what I get for not reading the brief. So she's actually going to do reduced damage against them and take bonus damage from them. Of course, they'd actually have to be able to hit her for that to happen. They're too busy being juggled to, actually fight, but I guess it doesn't matter. Right, this is kind of disgusting. Able to juggle the enemy pretty much indefinitely. Definitely would not want to have to fight her in any sort of head-to-head arena. This would be a little broken. Oh dear, I might have to restart this because it's looking like I'm going to run out of time. Nope, never mind. One nuke for the win. So, that could have been very problematic, and I definitely took longer to get that done than I needed to, because I took the wrong Valkyrie for the job. So, let's see here. Yep, they were both bi-type, or bio-type. And this is Quantum and Psi. Alright. Quantum and Psi, you say. Still weak to fire, of course. Well, I could stick with her, or I could switch over to Durandal, to Quantum Durandal. The only thing I don't want to do is switch to her because she's mech type. Could use Blood Rose, but she's even worse at self-damage than the latest version of Kiena. So is her, but like I said, she's not geared up. She's very weak compared to others without her signature weapon. Once you've got her signature weapon, though, she rocks. She's a monster. But you got to get that signature weapon. Alright, let's see here. I'm sorely tempted to stick with what I've been running right now, the Herschel of Flame. So, you know what? Let's give in to that temptation and roll on. But something I should have done, I really should have done, is switch elves. That might end up costing me. Never mind. That doesn't look like it did. And done. But you saw how far my health went down. They never hit me except maybe once. All that damage was self-damage. So yeah, I definitely need to fix up the team. And it's only just a matter of switching out an elf. And that's all I really need to do. Let's see here. Psi and Psi. Alright. This is the first elf that you get, and she's amazing. She heals and does fire damage. You can run her with anyone. The fire damage she does doesn't really matter. Most of these elves, the damage output they have is pretty much you can ignore it. You take them for their abilities. In the case of this elf, they heal. They heal for a really solid amount. So they're definitely worth bringing on a team where you're either doing a lot of self-damage or there's unavoidable attacks. That way you can recover the damage. There's also Valkyries you can bring that do similar things that heal up the team. If you can get Azir here to double S, she can actually heal the team with her attacks when she fires off whatever her weapon active happens to be. Doesn't have to be her signature weapon, which is this one. It could be any weapon. It's part of her skill set when you fire that weapon ability that she'll heal the team for a set period of time based on her attack damage. It's very handy. Having her signature weapon, though, enhances it, so it's worth getting if you can. But that heal, again, only applies to the team if you've gotten Azir to double S. Otherwise, she just heals herself. No, I gotta remember, I can't try and use that heal unless I'm on the ground. I actually forgot about that. The heal seems won't trigger. I'm guessing it's just a bug for now. For the Herschel Flame if she's airborne. So I fired off the elf and it actually did nothing, unfortunately. Did she not receive the heal? Because I just fired it again while on the ground and she's not healing. That would definitely be problematic. She can't be healed by outside sources. Yep, doesn't matter if she jumps or not, it seems. She's not being healed by the elf. Well, that's a new problem for me. I pulled her out so she wouldn't get hit by that at all, because she's so low in health right now. Well, there we go. Oh, defeated. I guess I ran out of time. Well then. I'll try that again. That's the wrong thing. Huh. So I ran out of time. Well, since the healing doesn't work, I might as well boost the damage. Here we go. I'm gonna have to look her over again. The Herschel Flame. I remember reading something about her having penalties to being healed, but I don't think it's 100% negate. Oh, that might have been wrong. Now down to 1 health. Single hit and I'm down. Thankfully, apparently she can't take herself out. Blood Rose can. Personal Flame apparently cannot. I seem to be able to heal her somehow. I definitely need to read up more on how I'm healing her. I really don't know. That's unfortunate. Pretty amazing she can self-heal, but even better if I knew how I was doing it. Oh dear. Four, 3, 2, and time's up. Well, I can't seem to get it done. I'm gonna have to scratch my brain and think on that one. And come back to it another time. I think that'll have to be it for Universal Mirage today. So thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed. Maybe learned a thing or two. I know I'm certainly learning quite a bit. And until next time, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you then.